Bonjour à toutes et à tous, je suis heureux aujourd'hui de vous proposer cette vidéo, cette interview avec Annie à mes côtés et Julia. Et chose exceptionnelle, je vais parler anglais, d'accord? Annie, elle va se présenter, vous allez la connaître, hein. Elle est de Hollande, donc elle est hollandaise, et Julia euh, parle parfaitement français. Donc il y aura un petit peu d'anglais, il y aura un peu de français à un moment, bref, ça va être super. Mais à partir de maintenant, en effet, je vais parler anglais. Ça me rappelait mes études d'il y a quelques années. Okay, so good morning, honey, Julia.
Hello,
Oh,
bonjour.
bien joué, honey. You speak some French?
Petit peu.
Okay, okay, okay. So we'll see if we make a little challenge for you. I am really happy to welcome you for this little conversation because it will be a nice conversation. You are the founder of a popular website in Netherlands who also work with the French market named bedandbreakfast.eu. And you will tell us what is your background, how you created this company for the past years. And Julia will assist you maybe to present some listing, to present the back office of your solutions. So first, honey, please introduce yourself, your brand, yourself. Why the ID? What are your values? And what is your company basically today in 2025?
Okay, I will. Um, Hi, everybody. I'm Hanny Arends, founder of bedandbreakfast.nl, which I started around 25 years ago out of a passion for small scale and personal accommodations. As a traveler and guest, I experienced firsthand how unique B&Bs are: warm, welcoming, and full of local character. Yet at that time, they were barely visible online, and that sparked an idea for me. And from my room in Eindhoven, I launched the first version of bedandbreakfast.nl in 2000. So that's
Wow.
almost 25 years ago. It's 25 years ago actually. We're celebrating this year our anniversary. And I discovered that the domain name was still available at that time, and I saw a simple and yet innovative way to bring this B&B information together on a website. And at that time, not many hosts were familiar with the internet. So I visited B&Bs across the Netherlands, took digital photos, and offered them a place on the website as well as a printed B&B guide for the Netherlands. And the first edition appeared in 2005, the guide. And the online presence was still growing at that time. And so, driven by the same values, small scale, local flair, and a user friendly technology, I saw opportunities abroad. So, in 2009, we launched the website bedandbreakfast.eu. And initially, it was focused just on Europe. But since 2013, we also went worldwide with the B&Bs. But our mission was always to connect guests with passionate hosts and offer a personal and authentic B&B experience. So, well, we think that the visitors want to feel part of the place they visit. We have some core values. You asked for core values, and that's the number one is that we don't have commissions per booking. So that's, I think, the best one. And we also promote direct contact between the guests and the host. So you always stay in contact with your guests. And I think we are transparent, fair, and human. So I think we can say we are the global B&B specialist at this time, and we also offering personal customer support, and also in French. Our platform is in 6 languages. So Julia is our French colleague. So if you call to our office, you probably get Julia on the phone, and she will help you in French. Well, the recent acquisition of Cybevasion by Holido shows how vulnerable B&Bs can become when they are dependent on one single platform. Cybevasion stood for direct bookings, fixed fees, but its hosts now face service charges and commissions up to 25%. And I think that goes against everything true hospitality stands for. Our model protects the freedom and autonomy of independent hosts, and values we believe are essential to guest experience as well.
Okay, Hani, Thank you for your presentation and congratulations. 25 years. We celebrate in guest strategy 15 years in 2025. So you have
Yeah,
10 years more,
congratulations. Yes.
it's incredible. 25 years. You were such a pioneer, from the web of B&Bs. It's obviously it's incredible, and that you last so long. It proves definitely that you have values, that you work for quality, not quantity. And I'm sure the big players like OTAs maybe wants one day, to make an offer for you, but you remain on your line and your direct your values. So perfect. And obviously, as you just said, we suffered in French market with the sale of one of the leader who promoted at that time the direct booking, which was Cybevasion. So all people that are listening to this video are worried, no, and they are seeking for alternatives. Like maybe we help your website, bedandbreakfast.eu, to promote themselves through a direct booking website. So no, I'm here, and I really want, maybe through Julia, if you can share with us some more concrete information, maybe share your screen. You can speak in French, obviously, if it's okay for you and better for people who are listening. If you can share one listing, maybe one of your owners
Oui,
will
bien
be on
sûr.
the website, and after the back office. Donc une petite annonce sympa, et puis après, ouais, le back office pour que tous les gens qui nous entendent puissent voir, voilà, quelle est la qualité du site, ce que vous proposez, et puis après on verra un peu la suite. Ouais.
Oui, alors donc je suis la française de l'équipe. Bien sûr, si vous aimez aussi parler en anglais, vous pouvez aussi parler à mes collègues, mais c'est vrai que je serai toujours là disponible pour vous aider en français. Donc je vais partager mon écran puis vous montrer par exemple la page d'accueil
Ouais.
d'un de nos BNB à Malakoff. Donc voilà, le
Julia.
23 chambres d'hôtes, c'est un de nos BNB à Malakoff. Donc vous avez les photos générales, ensuite vous avez les chambres, vous pouvez booker directement. En fait, ce qui se passe, c'est que la personne qui cherche un BNB en France voit cette page. Et là, ici, c'est en français, mais si c'était un néerlandais, mettez-vous à la place du néerlandais, il va aller passer ici dans la langue néerlandaise et tout ça se sera affiché en néerlandais. Et ça, c'est pour ça très pratique, c'est vraiment un site international. Et donc, si par exemple, il a décidé de booker l'été, en fait, il va aller ici, donc choisissez les dates, etc. Et il va voir si c'est disponible parce que notre propriétaire aura fait une synchronisation de ses calendriers avec iCal ou alors avec son channel manager. On a plusieurs channel managers qui travaillent avec nous, avec
Ok.
des
Tu,
mises à jour directes.
tu nous les
Et
partageras peut-être après, Julia.
oui, et donc en fait, à ce moment-là, il peut faire soit sa réservation, sa demande de réservation via notre propre site, et donc tout se continuera dans sa langue, soit il continue un petit peu plus bas, et c'est là, donc déjà, il voit tous les avis, ça c'est bien agréable. Et ici, vous pouvez aussi accéder en tant que visiteur directement au contact du Bed and Breakfast. Donc là, on peut cliquer, ça ouvre une autre fenêtre sur le site personnel du BNB, ou alors on peut aussi cliquer et voir le numéro de téléphone. Hein, donc c'est
Ok.
vraiment complètement transparent, le propriétaire est complètement représenté.
Donc là, on
Et
retrouve ce qu'on a perdu, Julia, tu m'excuses, mais on retrouve ce qu'on a perdu sur Cybevasion, quoi, les
ah
contacts
oui,
directs
apparemment,
des propriétaires. Ouais.
oui,
Bon, et
c'est
c'est ça, vous le gardez demain. Hein. You will keep this model, honey. Hein? You keep the numbers and telephone.
Yeah,
Yeah?
yes.
Ok.
Oui.
Et ce que je trouvais intéressant avec cette propriétaire du 23 chambres d'hôtes, donc quand on clique sur son site personnel, donc j'arrive là sur son site personnel et je vois qu'en fait, elle a mis des petits drapeaux parce que sur son site personnel, elle avait que tout en français et elle s'est rendue compte que il y avait des gens qui avaient du mal à booker
Ouais.
par exemple en anglais. Et donc j'ai vu que si on clique sur le truc anglais, hop, ça va chez nous. Et ça, je trouve ça très sympa. Elle utilise notre site comme sa fenêtre en anglais.
Ah,
Et,
intéressant. Ouais.
donc, nous, on se charge de faire toutes les traductions dans les langues du site. Voilà, donc ça, c'était un exemple que je trouvais chouette de partager.
Ok.
Cette propriétaire, voilà.
Est-ce que tu peux très rapidement retourner, s'il te plaît, sur le site au 23 et nous montrer peut-être la réservation, comment ça se passe?
Alors, donc par exemple, je voudrais aller dans la chambre d'été. Choisissez vos dates. J'essaye par exemple le 13. C'est votre option.
Ah, c'est pour
Euh,
voir un peu la fluidité de.
Par exemple, pour deux personnes. Procéder à ma demande de réservation. très bien pour suivre ma demande de réservation. Vous voyez le prix. Hein. Il n'y a pas de commissions qui sont ajoutées. C'est complètement simple. Et voilà. Et du coup, en fait, ça me fait un formulaire de demande de réservation. Je remplis tout ça et la personne, le propriétaire, va recevoir un mail comme quoi il y a une demande de réservation. Et c'est à lui de décider, oui, j'accepte cette demande de réservation ou pas, et de bloquer son calendrier. Donc, ça ne bloque pas le calendrier. C'était une demande de réservation.
Ouais, qu'on appelle on request.
Voilà.
Parfait. Et le back-office, ouais?
Alors, par rapport au back-office, donc le propriétaire va recevoir une demande de réservation dans sa boîte de réception.
Ok.
Voilà.
Parfait.
Donc là, la personne le propriétaire qui a reçu un mail, il voit sa demande de réservation et ensuite il va faire passer sa demande de réservation en accepté là déjà il a accepté la réservation, donc c'est marqué en vert réservation. C'est très simple. Ensuite, peut-être je peux vous montrer comment fonctionne le calendrier. Là, par exemple, vous voyez, il y a 3 chambres qu'elle a synchronisées avec les autres calendriers par ICAL. Donc, ICAL, elle a synchronisé ces 3 chambres.
Et s'il y a un channel, alors, si on a
Alors,
est-ce qu'il y a pas mal de collections déjà
channel
existantes?
manager. Donc, si elle utilise un channel manager, nous avons tous ces channel managers avec qui nous avons des
partenariats, des connexions.
des partenaires.
Ok. Ah, parfait. Bah, merci,
Voilà.
Julia. Thank you for sharing your screens and your expertise. So you understand that Julia will be your colleague, your partner, the person that will answer to all your questions in French. And if you need to speak, if you speak English, you have also other colleagues that can respond to you. So it's not a box, a mailbox, or a FAQ, or intelligence artificial. But it's real people that will answer the phone and answer to your question by email in case of question or anything about your listing in the website. Hani, I come back to you.
Yes.
With another question about the offer. I say Hani, maybe it's you, Julia, but basically, no, we have seen your website. It's nice. We understand that the French market for you, it's an opportunity since the sale of Cybevasion, but we are property owners. If we spend €1, maybe we want to get some extra euros in sales, in bookings, at least in visibilities. So how much? To have 1 year subscriptions. How much does it cost?
Well, normally our subscription in French costs 165 euros. But we have a special offer for your customers, and of course for all the French B&B innkeepers as well. And we can offer as 50% of the annual subscription. So the price will be for the next month 82.50 euros for 12 months, for a whole year. And I guess, well, everything is included in that price. So a full listing in 6 languages, no commissions per booking, a personal French language support by Julia, direct contact with your guests, a free booking tool for your own website as well. Julia mentioned it. You can put the calendar on and the booking system on your own website. So you have everything in one system. And we also offer templates in several languages. So you can answer your guests in their own language. If they come from Italy or the Netherlands or wherever they come, you can answer them in the right language. And we also have, of course, a high visibility through Google and bedandbreakfast.eu. We also do a lot of SEO content writing. We make theme pages for the French destinations as well. And we have a large database of guests, which we will send newsletters every month. So, well, the visibility is very high. We are a high traffic website, also in France. Okay.
So thank you for the sharing and for this offer until the end of July, half price. And I always try to make myself in my owner's shoes. So with what happened again with the Holiday Cybevasion, I am honors in French. I say I go. Okay, at least I try 1 year. With this nice advantage, I try 1 year. I work with Julia. I try to improve my listing. For me, it's really a nice opportunity for your website, obviously, and for B&B in French, obviously too. So if we can all work together and make it grow for you as for the French owners, and we see each other in 1 year, and I hope that all people will renew their listing to be with you, not for just 1 year, but obviously for 5 years or 10 years to celebrate your 40 years or 30 years, 40 years of anniversary. It would be nice. So to conclude, because as usual I speak too much, so I would just want to have from you, Hani, your vision. You are an entrepreneur for the past 25 years. When you created, when you were babies, this beautiful company. So can you share with us your vision about the market of B&Bs in terms of type of hospitality, lodging? What do you think compared to cottage, rental, vacation rental, or hotels? What is your vision for the B&B market in Netherlands, in France, or in Europe? And besides that, about the online distributions with Booking, Airbnb, Holiday, with ChatGPT or whatever. Yes, we listen to you carefully. If you can share your vision, Hani, please, it would be such appreciated.
Yes, well, I believe we'll see a return to authenticity because guests don't just want a bed. They're looking for a story and an atmosphere and just a human connection. And that's what we see also on socials. People are trying to connect to the host themselves. And I think the future lies in this direct bookings. You also hear from people that they are looking on the OTA websites and then try to Google it and then try to get in contact with the innkeeper themselves. And I think if that's the question of the guest and the question of the host, then I think we can fill it in. So direct bookings for the B&Bs without the commissions and less dependency on dominant platforms, more focus on quality. That's our main goal, is quality. Let's see what you have in your B&B, and we go for the best guest experience. And we believe in technology that supports the hosts, not replaces them. So I think small-scale accommodation have a bright future as long as they remain visible and retain their independence, even with AI, because, well, that's a change, but we can profit from it for the translations and for everything. And also we have to do the SEO for the AI, and our website is visited by a lot of AI bots every month to crawl our information in every language. So if you use ChatGPT, for example, and you ask for a B&B, we are always in the list. So I think, well, we are quite visible through chat tools as well. And I think the Cybevasion situation is a wake-up call. And I think these kind of takeovers show that large platforms often serve their own interests and not those of the hosts. And in the coming years, I think B&Bs will be more conscious in choosing platforms that are transparent, respectful, and service-minded. And I think, and we aim to be a prime example of that.
So I was about to say that you are the future. No, Annie,
Sorry?
You are the future because what you propose is a solution.
I think, yes. The question from the market, I think we have the solution, and it's also our goal to serve the host and to do the best promotions and have fair costs of doing this. Because, well, I have a B&B myself in the country of Italy, and I, of course, have been using all the platforms in the world to try out and to see what they do. And if I once counted the number of commissions I was paying in a year, and it was thousands of commissions I was paying as a B&B innkeeper. And well, my goal is also to have the most direct bookings myself through bedandbreakfast.eu, through my own website, telephone, WhatsApp, never mind which channel we use, but use the channel that's convenient, most convenient for you. And I think that is that are the channels who have the direct bookings without commissions.
Perfect, Hani. Last questions. If you can share this information with our owners and people who are listening to the interview, what is your objectives in terms of numbers of listings for the French market, maybe at the end of the year or next year? Do you have any directions with your team?
Yeah, well, we are a service organization, and actually we don't like too many goals. So,
Okay.
but I think the more French B&Bs we have, it will be easier to get visible online in France, also through Google and Bing and all other search engines. So for us, it's important if we have a large number of B&Bs, for example, in Bordeaux or wherever, that we can put our tools and our SEO into this destination, and we make team pages, and we try to promote them the best we can. So, well, we don't have a strict goal, but the more B&Bs, the better
Okay.
it is for the French market as well.
And for Bordeaux, I have one nice B&Bs for you. So I'm sure he's listening to us, and he will contact Julia maybe tomorrow.
That would be great.
So thank you two, for your time. It was a nice talk. Obviously, we expand. I think it lasts 20 minutes, but it's fine. Okay,
Okay.
it's fine.
Yeah.
It was really interesting sharing your screen with Julia, with you, Hani. And so yes, now I hope you enjoy this conversation, and obviously try and have trust with our neighbor, the Netherlands, nice company, Europe team, and we all together try to to fight and keep thinking and having some hope with this model. Like you, Annie, I believe it will last long, and it's not the end, even if big players are trying to tell us something different. So we have to work together, owners, provider, consultant, and let's see what the future will be, but it will be definitely with us. So again.
Yes, and Jerome, we also want to thank you for this interview and your ongoing dedication for the independent B&B community in France.
Thank you.
I would like to say merci, Jérôme.
Ah, voilà. J'attendais à ce que tu parles français un peu. I was waiting for you to speak French, so
Okay.
if you have something to say. Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
Ah, bah, écoute, c'est déjà bien. Je peux pas faire la même chose en néerlandais. Moi, je parle pas un mot de néerlandais, donc je te félicite. I congratulate and bravo, Annie. Julia, à bientôt.
À très bientôt. Avec plaisir.
Bye bye. Bon, merci à toutes les deux. Thank you.